Back deep for the Dukes, number 7, Keaton Robinson.
Hello and welcome to Charles D. East Field, where sophomore football is about to get underway. Squib kick there from the hitters of Glenbard West. I'm Griffin. Hanna. Joined alongside me is Mateo Riviera for YSN. Mateo, what do you expect to see today?
Well, I expect to see a great matchup
between Nathan Patterson on the return for the Dukes. Tackled by a host of Hilltopper special teamers. Dukes will take over 1st and 10 with the ball at their own 42-yard line.
This Dukes offense captained by number 1, Jackson Moskal. Very reminiscent of another Dukes quarterback, Bruno Massel maybe, as he's a run-dominant, run-first, pass-second kind of guy.
Playing on the play before the snap.
Yeah, Bruno Massel was a great player, but we'll have to see if the new number 1 lives up to his legacy.
Bring up a 1st and 15 now for the Dukes.
False start there on the Dukes. Going to be 1st and 15, not the way the Dukes want to open up this game. Jackson in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands this one up here, and going to fight for a couple yards there. Number 21.
On the carry for the Dukes. Tackle made by number 11.
Cade Casmer.
11.
With the gain there.
Gain of 3. Dukes will now have a 2nd and 12 with the ball at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 12 for the Dukes here. Ball on their own 30. They have to convert here or they're looking at a punt scenario. Jackson once again in the shotgun. Hands this one off again to Casmer. And this time he's going to bite off a couple more yards there. It's going to be 3rd and long, though.
Cade Casmer on the carry for the Dukes, number 21. Tackle made by number 1, Mariano Fioros.
Mariano Piero's in there on the tackle.
It brings up a 3rd and 7 now for the Dukes with the ball at their own 45-yard line.
The Dukes are 3rd and 7. 45.
Moskal takes the snap, rolls out right, gets this one to number 15, and he's tackled out of bounds there. Number 15, Jake Tinch with the gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Dukes.
Glenbard West, number 14, Johnny Smith.
Johnny Smith
on the play. Dukes will have a
on the tackle there
at their own 45-yard line.
Punt unit now on the field here. Jackson Moskal is the quarterback, but is also the punter for the Dukes. Favorable bounce there for the Dukes as that ball is going to roll to about the 11.
Moskal's punt takes a nice
and the Glenbard West hitters will come out on offense for the first time today.
Hilltoppers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 16. That ball was down by York's number 80, Brooks Piper.
Brooks Piper down in the football there. Number 7 for GBW out there, Keaton Robinson. Under center here. Motions out the running back. Robinson hits him in the flat. Number 2, going to get a yard or 2 there. Christos Danigelis.
Charlie Latenton's pass is complete to number 2, Mateo Pedroza.
Pass was made to Mateo
Pedroza. Tackle made by number 10, Santino DiFranzo for the Dukes. Gain of 4 on the play. Glenbard West now have a 2nd and 6 with the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Glenbard West is now 2nd and 6 at the 20.
Split back here. They hand this one up to the front man, and he's taken down there. Number 58 in on the tackle. That's Dylan Watson.
40 on the carry. Connor Eason for Glenbard West.
Connor Eason on the carry there.
That brings up a no gain on the play for Eason. Brings up a 3rd down for the Dukes. For Glenbard West, 3rd and 6 with the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Glenbard West is now 3rd and 6.
Quarterback here is once again under center. He's just going to hand this one off for little to no gain, and it's going to be 4th and 3 for the Hilltoppers. It's going to be another punt here. Both teams going 3 and out to start.
Carry for Glenbard West.
Mateo, what do you want to see different between these two squads?
4th and 3 for Glenbard West.
Well, really what I'd like to see is a little bit more aggression from the Dukes.
32, Cooper Ronaldo.
You know, not a lot is happening with them as of right now. They're kind of just trying to hold their ground.
Low snap there. Punter had to bend down to get it. Number 3, Aiden Allen, just going to let that one bounce, and it's going to roll all the way to the 33. Great punt there by the hitters.
28-yard line.
Dukes coming out for their 2nd offensive drive. For those confused who believe Glenbard West are the Hilltoppers, that is the case for all the other sports, but for baseball and football, they are the hitters. In baseball, I'm unsure, but they also have a unique name there. So out comes the Duke sophomore offense for their 2nd try of the game. Jackson Moskal remaining in the shotgun. Takes a snap here. This time hits number 16 on the edge. And he's going to break it up for a first down. Dukes, number 16. Jake Tinch gets the first down for the Dukes.
1st and 10 Dukes. The ball now at their own 39-yard line. Gain of 11 on that passing play from
split back here for the Dukes now. Motions, one out. Hits him in the flat. Cuts up inside. Number 7 breaks it outside of the numbers.
Pass complete to number
gets
7,
number 40.
Robinson.
Gets to about the 42. Keaton Robinson
West, number 35.
Gets the tackle there.
The ball is now at the 42-yard line of.
Two receivers, weak side. One outside of the number, strong side here. Jackson looks for Tinch, but sails that one. Moskal. Luca Osbolt looking for the pass there, but up above his head.
42-yard line.
Still at the 42. The Dukes are carefully contemplating their next move.
Third and long here. Big third down as Dukes want to set the tone early and don't want to go another offensive drive stalled at midfield. Jackson drops back to pass. Looks right. Can't
Jordan,
find his
4.
man there. Number 4, Dylan Villanueva. Unable to get that one. And Dukes are going to punt again.
Have a 4th and 7 now.
Fortunately, Villanueva did not catch that one. But maybe they can make a better effort here.
Back deep to punt for the Dukes. Number 1, Jackson Moskal.
Jackson
Back
Moskal.
to receive the punt for Glenbard.
Moskal boots this one away. Number 10 going to field it right about the 30. And he's breaking a couple tackles, gets this one across midfield. Chase Lloyd on the return there. Setting up his offense right about the 51.
Lloyd brings that ball back to the York 49-yard line where Glenbard West will have a 1st and 10 at the York 49.
Glenbard West, 1st and 10 at the 49.
Still in the split back formation for Glenbard West. Charlie Lutton hands it off here. Good gain, about 5 yards.
Number 45
for the Hilltoppers.
Glenbard West.
Connor Eaton there on the carry.
Gain of 4 on that play. Glenbard, the Hilltoppers will now have a second
gain
and
of
6
4 from the Hilltoppers.
45-yard line.
At the 45.
Halfback sweep to the right. And that one's just going to get swallowed up by that Dukes D line.
On the carry again.
Number 17, 30, and
tackle made by number
32, all combining there. Johan getting the first contact there.
Pick up of a couple on that play. Dukes are the Hilltoppers will now have a 3rd and 3 at the York 42-yard line.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Hilltoppers here, and threatening to get more of a carry. In motion, goes to tight end. Lutton gets the audible, motions the receiver in. Hands this one up to Eason. Eason dives forward, and they're going to mark him down short of the line to gain. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and a decision for the Hilltoppers.
Eason appears to be short of the first down.
Hilltoppers are in an interesting spot here.
Referees timeout on the field for a measurement.
We'll take a short step aside as they...
or perhaps for an injured player.
Have an injury timeout here. You are watching York Sports Network.
Easton was short of the first down on that carry. Glenbard West will now have a 4th and 1 at the York 40-yard line.
Glenbard West ruled short there. It is 4th and 1, and the offense stays out there. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gutsy decision here. Ball on the 40. Hand this one off to Eason, and he's taken down. Number 44 of the Dukes. Juan Velez comes up huge with the tackle there. Dukes taking over on downs on the 40-yard line.
Excellent takedown by the Dukes.
Moskal trotting his offense back out there once again. Once again, he is in the shotgun. Different looks between the two offenses here as the Dukes going for the shotgun. He hands it off here. Robinson cuts up inside. He has a lane, and he is taken down there. Number 18, Cade Kasmer, almost broke one away, but number 18 reached strong with the tackle there.
Hilltoppers 44-yard line, gain of 16 on the play.
Kasmer managed to get that ball through for a gain of 16. Impressive play for the Dukes.
Moskal, once again, takes a snap, goes right back to Kasmer, and he's going to push the pile forward for about 6-yard gain there, making it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 6, sorry.
4 on that play.
4-yard gain.
Dukes are making a good
Dukes
push.
will now have a 2nd and 6 at the Glenbard West 40-yard line.
But the real question is, will they be able to keep pushing?
Moskal looks like he got a man to jump, and he's just going to take a knee there as he thought. It looks like he got that Glenbard West D-line to jump, but no flag called, and he just wasn't ready for the snap, so he downed it.
Play for the Dukes.
Miscommunication there.
3rd and 12 now with the ball at the Glenbard West 46-yard line.
Fortunate miscommunication.
Third and long here. Moskal takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking for number 20, and it bounces right off his hands. Number 20, Joseph Sika, unable to haul that one in.
Sika bounced right off his hands and then off his helmet.
Brings us to a fourth down for the Dukes, 4th and 12 with the ball at the Glenbard West.
Drop that is going to cost the Dukes.
Line. Back deep
4th and 12, and
one Jackson Moskal back deep.
Once again, we will see a punt from this Duke sophomore team. Both offenses unable to get anything going in this first quarter. Minute 13 remains here in the first. Moskal fumbles the snap, but he still boots this one away. Fair catch called for here, number 16.
Boy calls for a fair catch. That will be marked
Evers Brogel.
At the Glenbard West 11-yard line.
Downed at the 11. So good punt there
1st and 10
from Moskal.
Oh, we'll call it the 12-yard line.
Out trots the Glenbard West offense here. Powered by that big offensive line and 2 running backs behind them. Charlie Lutenton still yet to throw a pass beyond the line of scrimmage, and there he hits
Mateo Pedroza on the reception
Mateo
for Glenbard West.
Mateo Pedroza on the outside in little bubble motion, and they're going up in the hurry-up offense here. Ludington, this time, halfback sweep, and they're trying to break it to the edge, taking out of bounds there. 3rd and 2 for the Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers keep trying to drive it to the side,
but
they just can't break through the Duke's defense.
For the Hilltoppers.
Cooper Ronaldo there on the carry. That's the 3rd running back we've heard in this game so far for the Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers now taking auto for a brief moment. Well, they're back and ready at that line.
Ludington, once again, under center, split backs behind him. Motions the receiver over. Goes right up the gut here with Eason, and he gets the first down, attacking that A-gap.
He's tackled by number 17, Johan Lassen. That's good.
Tackle by Johan Lassen.
The Hilltoppers, 1st and 10 now.
Move to bring the Hilltoppers down.
27-yard line.
3-2 out.
And with that, the first quarter comes to a close. It is 0-0 here at Charles D. East Field. You are watching York Sports Network.
Fans, don't forget to purchase your York Athletic Booster membership today. Your donation supports all girls and boys' athletic needs above and beyond what District 205's budget covers. Your membership will cover the passes to all regular season home athletic events, including football games. Sign up today with the QR codes posted down in front or at the entrance gates, or you can also visit us at yorkboosters.org. Don't forget the Athletic Boosters are selling water, Gatorade, chips, and more on the south end of the field and at the visitors' concession stand. We're also proudly selling Mama Marie's Pizza, so please come and purchase cheese and sausage slices of pizza. All sales go directly back to our booster mission and supporting our athletes. And also on the north end of the stadium is our apparel shed. Make sure you check out that shed with all the New York Dukes gear, or grab a seat cushion, baseball hat, blanket, or jacket. And check out our huge selection of t-shirts and sweatshirts, including youth sizes. Remember, all proceeds from the sales of York Spirit Wear go directly to all these student athletes.
We welcome you back here to Charles D. East Field, where the score is 0-0 with second half action about to get underway. Hilltoppers with the ball here. They hand it off to number 2 on the jet motion. And he's going to get stopped behind the line there. Mateo Pedroza, no gain on the play.
Made by number 2, Christos DeAngelis.
Dukes are still looking optimistic as they go into the second quarter. Still 0-0. Not down, not up.
Neither team doing much on the offensive side of the ball.
Hilltoppers now have a second.
Hilltoppers crossed the 50-yard line in the first quarter, but didn't do much after that. That's the furthest we've seen either team go so far. Ludington sends a receiver in motion. Once again, Pedroza on the jet sweep. This time a little bit more successful.
Pedroza on the carry.
gain of about 4 yards.
Give that tackle to number 44, Juan Velez.
Yeah. Juan Velez in on the tackle.
Velez making a nice play there.
Gain of 5 on that carry for Pedraza. Glenbard West will now have a 3rd and 2 with the ball just inside their own 35-yard line.
Glenbard West making many good plays, but will the Dukes be able to keep up with them?
Once again, Glenbard West in the split back concept here. Motions the receiver over there. Go up the middle with Eason. And that's another first down. Connor Eason just having his way with this Dukes interior defensive line.
Eason made a great charge to the Dukes. He just keeps doing that over and over. And the Hilltoppers will probably score.
Juan Velez once again in on the tackle there. This time runs not so successful there as 32. Cooper Ronaldo is not able to get much going. Number 44 for the Dukes.
Number 30, Giuseppe Olivieri.
Juan Velez once again in on the tackle, but he's going to the bench there and grabbing his right hand.
3 for Ronaldo. Hilltoppers will now have a 2nd and 7 with the ball at their own 43-yard line.
2nd and 7 here for the Hilltoppers. And once again, they are remaining in the split back formation. This time, Luttonton's going to keep it in throwing nowhere.
Hilltoppers go for a throw, but it's incomplete.
Luttonton is shaken up as he got hit right after releasing that football. And with that, we will take a short step aside. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back here. Charlie Luttonton able to walk off the field under his own power. So always a good sign there.
Glenbard West will now have a 3rd and 7.
Glenbard West 3rd and 7 on their own 43. 0-0. 7.5 minutes to go for the second quarter in this first half of action. And at quarterback now, I am struggling to see the numbers. This white on silver combo for their jerseys is making all the more difficult. Inside handoff here.
Number 32, Cooper Ronaldo on the
Cooper
carry.
Ronaldo gets denied in the interior line. Number 17, Johan Lassen on the tackle. And it's going to be a punt here for the Hilltoppers. For those wondering, number 16, Evers Brogel, the DB, is now in at QB.
Johan Lassen making some excellent plays on the field.
Like the Hilltoppers will punt.
Out comes the Hilltoppers backup punter, as Luttonton was also handling that duty. He's currently on the sideline and getting checked out. Punted away here by the Hilltoppers. Number 3 just going to let this one roll. Out of bounds, just about the 17-yard line.
And be marked at the York 17-yard line where the Dukes will take over 1st and 10.
Dukes looking to spark some offense here in the final closing moments of this second half. Or first half, sorry.
Glenbard West making an excellent punt. But the Dukes are going to be able to make up that space easily.
Jackson Moskal once again in the shotgun. Hands this one off here to 21. He cuts it up inside. Gets a good chunk of yardage there. Number 21, Cade Kasmer in on the carry.
For the Dukes.
Making it to about the
Gain of 7 on that play for Casmer. Dukes will now have a
24-yard
second
line.
and 3.
Second and 3 for the Dukes here. 6.5 minutes to go. 3 receivers, 1 running back, and a tight end. Oleg Moskos will here. Hands this off once again. Casmer in on the carry. And he's going to push it forward to make it a 3rd and 1 here for the Dukes.
Matthew Schleiben. That's good for a
Casmer making an excellent dash through Glenbard West defense again.
28-yard line, gain of 4 on that carry for Casmer.
An excellent gain of 4 by the Dukes.
Called a 1st and 10 there. Casmer getting that one last stretch to gain that yardage. And this time, Casmer is stopped in the backfield.
Casmer on the carry.
Switching up the formation, going with a bunch concept, and it did not work out well for this Dukes offense.
Glenbard West finally learning from their mistakes, stopping Casmer right in his tracks.
With the ball at their own 26-yard line.
Moskal looking over, getting the call.
The Dukes are lining up once again.
This time, handing it off to Robinson, who bounces it out to the edge. Tries to split 2 tackles there. Gets past 1. Robinson tackled by number 35. Christian Singh in on the tackle there for the Hilltoppers.
Robinson making it quite far.
Robinson Dukes will now have a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 here. Moskal airs this one out. Looking for number 20, but
to no one.
Joseph Sika.
Joseph Sika sailing right over his head. Moskal showing off too much of the arm strength there.
4th and 6 with the ball.
Sika once again missing a catch.
Sika's 2nd target of the game, but no drops yet, as none have been in his catching radius.
Number 1, Jackson Moskal back. For Glenbard West, number 10, Chase Lloyd.
Moskal going to punt once again for the Dukes. Gets this one out. Hilltoppers just going to let this one roll. And it's going to take an unfavorable bounce there.
Moskal's punt, excuse me.
Good job by number 10 to down that punt there. Santino DiFerranzo.
1st and 10 with the ball at their own 33-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Hilltoppers have 4.5 minutes to possibly get the first score of the game for either team.
Yep. Hilltoppers need to make an incredible offensive play here just to get that touchdown or a punt. There's been lots of punting going on this game.
Charlie Luttington has not returned to the game. He is remaining on the sidelines after being shaken up on the last offensive drive. Jet motion toss here for the Hilltoppers. Chase Lloyd on the carry, getting a gain of about 6.
Good the tackle to number 2, Christos DeAngelis.
Christos DeAngelis on the tackle there. And Glenbard West in the hurry up. Refs pull below the play dead.
Timeout York.
Timeout York. With that, we will take a short step aside. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back here to Charles D. Eastfield, where just over 4 minutes are left to play in the second quarter. 2nd and 4 for the Hilltoppers here. Fake motion. They go to Eason. Sorry, not Eason, number 10.
Number 10, Chase Lloyd on the carry.
Chase Lloyd on the carry there. And he's going to get a first down for the Glenbard West Hilltoppers.
Glenbard West once again making an excellent push through the Dukes.
Their own 46-yard line.
The Dukes are putting up lots of resistance.
Carry for Lloyd.
This time they go to Raldino.
Cooper Ronaldo on the carry.
Ronaldo taken down in the backfield
by a couple defensive players for the Dukes.
Glenbard West making an attempt
one on the play
to move to the side of the field
to have a
chance to break through to the Dukes.
47-yard line.
Ronaldo fighting for a yard there, making it 2nd and 9. Once again, split back look of Eason and Ronaldo back there.
Glenbard West pushing through.
Eason fighting for
number 40, Connor Eason on the carry.
Connor Eason just fighting through that Dukes D-line, pushing himself forward for just about
short of the first down. 3rd and 2 now at the York 46-yard line.
7 yards, 3rd and 2 on the Dukes 46. Outside motion here to Cooper Ronaldo.
Number 32, Cooper Ronaldo on the carry.
And that's going to be a first down. First down. We have seen that passes the 50-yard, but there's a flag on the play here. And there is no head referee.
Indication is a
false start on the Glenbard West Hilltoppers.
Back to Hilltoppers, back 5 yards.
So now it is 3rd and 7 on their own 49.
Backs them up into a 3rd and 7 with the ball back in their own territory.
Glenbard West huddling
at
again.
the Glenbard West 49-yard line.
Glenbard West now has lots of space to make up.
Evers Bogle hands this one off here. And they're barely going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Cooper Ronaldo unable to do much on that left edge.
There's a flag on the play.
Another flag on the play here.
Lots of flags being called towards the end of this quarter. Lots of aggressive plays trying to be made by both teams. But
still no call yet on the penalty. Looks like it's against the Dukes. And they're going to walk this one off.
Appears to be against the Dukes.
No motion on what it was.
Foul, that'll be a 15-yard walk-off.
Personal foul called there, so.
He gave the Hilltoppers a first down.
Ref didn't like something he saw of the Dukes player.
Ball in York territory,
and that's been
39-yard line.
The longest offensive play we have seen in this second quarter.
Yes, it has. And now the Hilltoppers having 1st and 10.
Once again, they go to number 10 here, who cuts it back up inside. 10, Chase Lloyd on the carry there as we approach 2 minutes to go in this first half.
Glenbard West has a
Lloyd making
now,
plenty of aggressive plays for Glenbard West. Always breaking through that Dukes defense.
That snap is fumbled.
Fumbled snap there.
Glenbard West, number 15.
Great job by Max Gilhooly to just get on top of that ball. He is the acting QB as Charlie Tuttington went down in that first quarter and hasn't been seen since.
Glenbard West always plotting against the Dukes, figuring out how to switch it up so that they can break through and hopefully score.
Split backs once again. This time they give it to Eason, but play is blown dead with a flag.
Whistle blown.
We got a false
start
on
Glenbard West. And little to no penalties were called in the
Hilltoppers will have a
first half of this game, but this final drive is
41-yard line.
5-yard walk back for Glenbard West. Dukes are putting up solid defense. And these fouls are not helping them at all.
the refs gaining more yards than these offensives so far. Pushing the Hilltoppers back once again. 3rd and 12. Minute and 30 seconds left. And trick play here. Ronaldo has it. Flag on the play.
32, Cooper Ronaldo on the carry.
Cooper Ronaldo takes that one almost to the goal line, but it looks like it's going to be called back. Possibly a block in the back call there. GBW coach livid right now on the sidelines. He is not happy with what he's seeing.
Yeah, it's a shame because Glenbard West just brought that play so far, and unfortunately they're going to have to take it back a bit.
Near the end of Ronaldo's carry, there
holding
was a hold against
on the
Glenbard
offense,
West.
So they're going to walk back 5 yards from where.
Walk off from the
10-yard walk.
10-yard walk off from the spot of the foul.
Hilltoppers will still have a first down. They'll be 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10
at the
still.
26-yard line.
Minute and 15 seconds left to go here.
This is going to be a close end to this first half of the game. As to whether Glenbard West will score on the Dukes or not.
Once again, in motion. Eason has it here, and he breaks free.
Touchdown,
Connor Eason with the touchdown for the
on a 26-yard
Hilltoppers there. 26-yard touchdown run breaks the score. It's now 6-0 Hilltoppers.
An excellent play made there by the Hilltoppers. They finally broke through right in the middle of the Dukes defense. The question now is, how will the Dukes respond towards the closing of this second quarter?
Up for the point after kick, number 32, Cooper Ronaldo will kick out of the hold of number 10, Chase Lloyd.
Cooper Ronaldo will kick here. Chase Lloyd, the holder. This one is up and good.
The kick is up and good.
And now it's 7-0 with a minute and 10 seconds left to go in this second quarter.
York 0.
Here on York Sports Network.
This is not looking good for the Dukes here because they're now down 7. But this in the second half. Now having to strategize a bit more.
We welcome you back here to Clarence D. East Field, where the score is now 7-0. Hilltoppers breaking the deadlock. Minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Dukes trying to even the score before going into half.
Cooper Ronaldo back deep for the Dukes, number 7, Keaton Robinson.
Cooper Ronaldo boots this one away. Takes an awkward hop into the hands of number 20, who cuts it up on the outside. Sorry, that was not number 20.
Number 80, Brooks Piper.
Number 80, Brooks Piper, in on the carry there for the Dukes.
Tackle made by number 54.
Piper brought it up far for the Dukes.
Dukes have a 1st and 10 with the ball at their own 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
A minute to go here in the second quarter.
Minute and 3 left.
Just barely over a minute to go here. Dukes one last chance to make a statement for this first half on the offensive side of the ball. Jackson Moskal marching his guys out there one more time.
Dukes may be hoping for a miracle last-minute touchdown.
We apologize for the noise. We have a train behind us here. Moskal takes the snap. Hands it off to Kasmer, who bites off.
Down.
Short gain there, about 4 yards.
6 yard.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Now their own 38-yard
Clock
line.
is running as we approach. 45 seconds left to go here. Handed off to Kasmer. He gets no gain there. Kasmer fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he does. 3rd and 6 now. with the clock
No
winding
gain on
down.
the play, 3rd and 6 now for the
Casimir
Dukes.
was brutally
The ball
driven
still
back
over
there by
38-yard
Glenbard
line.
West, costing the Dukes a down.
And it looks like the Dukes are just going to let the clock run out here, closing this first half 7-0
Glenbard
here
West.
at Clarence D. East Field. And with that, second quarter action will be coming shortly. 7-0, Glenbard West leads. For York Sports Network, I've been Griffin Hanna. Joined alongside me was Mateo Riviera. Stay tuned for more second half action here on York Sports Network.
Check that out here at halftime as well. We do have some entertainment as well for us here at halftime as they come on the field. First up, we have York Cheer with the Kitty Campers for a halftime routine here for us. Once again, a big thank you to the York Cheer and the Kitty Campers for our halftime performance. Next up, we have a performance by the York JV Palms.
Hello and welcome back to Clarence D. East Fields for this second half of York Duke sophomore football. Having a little bit of announcing change here. I'm Ryan Brownlee.
I'm Jason Colino.
And alongside me is Jason Colino. Jason, what did you see in that first half?
A lot of defense. 7 points on the board in 1 half. That is a low-scoring football game.
Yeah, 100%, Jason. It's 7-0. As we are setting up for possibly the Duke's biggest game in varsity football tonight against their biggest rivals, Glenbard West. What do you see from that game coming up?
Ooh, Glenbard West, number 6 in the state, undefeated on the year, and it's the first varsity start for Zach Hassad, who came in at halftime for Don Alfano. I'll be interested to see how he does, but I think GBW is favored in that game.
Yeah, GBW is definitely favored. They had a down game. They had a down year last year as they missed the playoffs, and the Dukes did take them down at Glenbard West. But the Dukes are going to be looking to hold that trophy against the Glenbard West, and that is going to be a really interesting game as QB Dom Alfano went down in that one.
Dom Alfano is out for the year, and going back to the sophomore game, GBW will receive.
Yeah, and Zach Hassad was a sophomore quarterback last year, and he led this team to an undefeated record of 8-0, I believe. Very talented quarterback, and we'll see how he can perform tonight.
Yeah, he looked solid when he came in DGN.
Duke's ready to kick off here to start this second half. That one's going to be kicked away after the 15-yard line. That one's going to be returned by Glenbard West. And he's going to get swallowed up around the 21-yard line as Glenbard West will take the field here.
Yeah, let's see. GBW scored right before half.
Number 10, Chase Lloyd. He's tackled by a host of Duke special teams players, including number 10, Santino DiFranzo.
GBW almost they got stopped on third down last possession, but they got 15 yards on a penalty, which led to their scoring drive, which is why they're up 7-0 right now.
Glenbard West.
Yeah, we'll see what Glenbard West comes out with here, looking to add on to this lead. A lot of different players got involved in that first half for GBW here. Snap is going to be handed off, and they're going to do a fake. They're going to give it back, and he's going to have some running room. He's going to head for the sideline, and he's going to get tackled around the 30-yard line. Good tackle there.
Lloyd on the carry.
And it's going to be a horse collar on
flag on the play at the end of that
Dukes.
Run.
Yeah, Chase Lloyd with the run there.
GBW running the ball a lot. We saw with Ronaldo, and we just saw with Chase Floyd.
Yeah, they've been going back to those two back and forth pretty well. They're discussing what the flag is here. And there is the horse collar tackle.
Penalty is going to be
that'll be an automatic first down for Glenbard West.
Penalties are really hot in the Dukes this game, which
on that.
in GBW's last drive, they did score off a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, and that will set them up already at the 45-yard line on one play. Fans are not too happy in the crowd. One's going to be handed off. That one's going to be fumbled. That's going to be picked up by the Dukes. Able to force the turnover. Just fumbled the snap, and the Dukes take this one away.
Dukes will take over in GBW territory. That is a great start to the half for the Dukes.
Liam Larma is able to pick that one up. Just looked like a little fumble on the snap. Looked like Jaden Daniels from Monday Night Football.
It did. It definitely did. Let's see if the Dukes can create some momentum here after the turnover.
Moskov running back to his left. He's going to hand it off. He's going to take that one up the middle, and he's going to get pushed by his O-line. Close to a first down.
Kazmer on the carry.
Cade Kazmer there.
About
2 yards to go.
Kazmer after first getting met. Tackle made by number 9, Vincent Blood. Gain of 7
Vincent
on
Blood
the play
with the tackle
for
there.
Kazmer, 2nd and 3 now at the Glenbard West 39-yard line.
Dukes are moving fast here. Moskov gets the ball. He's going to hand it off right back to Kazmer. And Kazmer is going to pick up about a yard. And that'll set up a third down for this Dukes offense.
Third down for the Dukes. They went to Kazmer the last 2 plays. Let's see if they will open the playbook and throw the ball here.
Of 1 on the play. Dukes will now have a 3rd and 2.
You feel like for York Dukes, do you think it's 4th down territory here?
I definitely think it is. You're on GBW's 38-yard line. I definitely think it is, especially when it. So Dukes have 2 plays here to get 2 yards. Is how I see it.
Mosko's going to hand this one back up to Casimir, and he's going to break through, finds an open hole, and he's going to get the first down, plus more, tackled at the 29-yard line.
That's 3 straight carries there for Casimir, and that one granted them the first down.
29-yard line, gain of 9 on that carry for Casimir.
Dukes look to keep this drive going. Still shut out on the scoreboard. Mosko's going to hand this one back off to Casimir. Casimir's going to cut to the middle. He's going to pick up on about a gain of 4 there for Casimir.
Solid run on first and 10.
Number 7, Charlie Gasteyer.
It's been all Casimir on this drive. Haven't seen Mosko throw the ball yet.
Dukes will now have a 2nd down and 6. With the ball at the Glenbard West 25-yard line.
Dukes trying to set up to run this one again. Mosko step back. He's going to throw one-on-one coverage. On his back, gets it. Touchdown, Dukes.
The Dukes score on the first possession after half.
Pass complete. Number 17.
And they're going to mark him.
Lassen.
They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. I thought he got the ball over the line, but he did not.
I never thought
an explosive play by Mosko there to Lanson.
I definitely thought he got it. It looked like he did, but first and goal at the
Lassen.
Yeah, it looked like Mosko wasn't going to throw the ball there, but they had a one-on-one on the outside and took the shot back shoulder. Mosko's going to hand this one off, and there's going to be, looks like a timeout called by Glenbard West at the 1-yard line.
Glenbard West.
And with that, we will take a short break as you are watching York Sports Network.
We want to thank our York Sports Network crew of students who stream numerous York sporting events. Follow them at YouTube and on Instagram. The York Athletic Department and York athletes appreciate you. They will be broadcasting tonight's varsity game between Glenbard West and York here in just a little bit. Just a reminder, if you parked on a side street, the Elmhurst Police Department has requested everyone to follow all parking regulations on side streets during football games. Don't park on both sides of the street on 300 West and 400 South blocks of Hillside. Parking is not permitted on the north and east sides of Hillside. Thank you. Out of that timeout, the Dukes have 1st and goal.
And we are back from the timeout break.
1-yard line.
Dukes 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Knocking on the door, looking to punch this one in. Mosko hands it off to Casimir. Casimir up the middle. Touchdown, Dukes.
That'll make it a 6-7 ball game.
Casimir on the 1-yard carry for the York score.
Casimir doing everything on that drive. All besides one play was to Casimir. And the Dukes are looking to tie up this ball game with the extra point here.
Yeah, the O-line looked very sharp that drive. There was not one play that went for negative yards.
Joaquin Pineda out of the hold of
yeah, very
19,
good drive there by the
Matthew
Dukes.
Musinga.
That is going to be blocked, it looks like. And this Glenbard West will retain the lead, as that is a big extra point that is missed.
That's a big extra point, and the game will remain 6-7.
Glenbard West 7,
yeah, and Pinedo,
York 6.
the kicker there on our sheet, he's also a quarterback, so playing some multi-roles here.
Casimir for the York score.
If you're a sophomore and are a freshman for next year, or even a sophomore this year, we're going to eventually need a kicker, so.
Yeah, kicker tryouts.
Just reminds me of that Arizona State one. They just kept cycling through all those kickers in college football. And
they made the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
Got robbed against Texas, but.
Yeah, they had a very impressive season. That team was led by Cam Scatteraboo, Giants running back now, who's looked absolutely phenomenal, just a beast out there.
Kicking off for the Dukes, number 12, Joaquin Pineda.
This game remains 6-7 with 7:32 left in the third quarter.
Chase Lloyd.
My side announcer, Jason Kalina, keeps doing his hands motions. I don't know exactly what this means.
It is 6-7 representing the score of this game.
I don't know. Am I up to date? Anyways, this one's going to be kicked away. It's going to be a little squib kick, bouncer, and that one is just going to be fall on that one, and they're going to set up at the 39-yard line. As this Glenbard West offense will take the field after turning it over last possession.
Yeah, let's see if GBW can control the ball this drive. Last drive, fumble cost them. Dukes get 6 points.
Line. First and 10, Glenbard West at their own 39.
I'm trying to pronounce it right. Go holy, the quarterback for Glenbard West. See what Glenbard West has lined up here in good field position off the squib kick. He's going to hand that one off, and then he's going to be swallowed up in the backfield. Tackle for a loss there.
Cooper Ronaldo on the carry.
Ronaldo just absolutely swarmed by 3 Dukes defenders.
He's met immediately.
That was Ronaldo's first touch of the half. He was very active in the first half.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, no gain on the play there.
Have a 2nd and 10 with the ball still at their own 39-yard line.
Going to hurry up to the line here. Going to run a little jet sweep there. It's going to be brought to the outside. He's able to break a tackle, cut back, and he's going to get swarmed by a bunch of Dukes defenders. And that will be around 3rd and manageable here for Glenbard East, or Glenbard West, excuse me.
That play by Mateo Pedroza there definitely didn't subtract any yards, and he got a lot more after the contact.
Brings up a 3rd and long now for Glenbard West. 3rd
Gain
and
of
7
3 here.
With the ball at their
3rd
own
and 7.
42-yard line.
I feel like if you're Glenbard West, you got to throw the ball here. Go holy, that was fumbled again.
Down the turf.
Second drive in a row. Off the handoff. Just not a clean transition, and that's going to set up 4th down, and the punt team is going to come out here for Glenbard West.
Glenbard West.
Yeah, this time Glenbard West is able to hold on to the ball.
With that ball still at their
yeah, a lot of
42-yard
sloppy
line.
football here.
Punting for the Hilltoppers will be number 32.
That's definitely not what you wanted coming out of the half for
number 3, Aiden Allen.
Glenbard West, but now your defense has got to step up here. Aiden Allen set to retrieve the punt here. That one is going to be short. He's going to let it bounce. He's going to take a Dukes bounce, and that is going to be settled down at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Dukes will set up for this drive.
Down at the York
75 yards away from the Dukes taking the lead.
1st and 10.
Yeah, it's something you're curious if you see tonight in this varsity game is a defensive battle, because we know how lethal that Glenbard West defense is. And obviously the Dukes with a new quarterback. It's going to be a really tough challenge, but
it is going to be a very tough challenge for Zach Assad, who is a junior.
The Dukes have done it before, though, and this is a good introduction into Assad's senior year and getting that experience early. And there's going to be a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a false start, and that will send the Dukes back 5 yards here.
Talking about tonight's varsity game, the last time these two teams met on this field, GW got the W against the Dukes, 28-7 in an upset victory.
Yeah, that was a very entertaining game. Obviously, the Dukes in that game were shocked, to be honest with you, Clean, and I was shocked myself while at that game. As Moskow's under center, he's going to dump it off, and that one's going to be caught to the outside. A little screen pass. He's going to break a tackle. Going to get some good yards there. Osbolt with the catch there.
Number 16, Luke Osbolt. He's forced out of bounds.
Luke Osbolt there, breaking the tackle, getting a lot more yards.
Gain of 13.
Yeah, it's going to set up 2nd and 2. Gain of 13 yards there.
Dukes will now have a 2nd and 2
great play after the
at their own
false start.
Line.
Dukes, Moskow's going to hand it off to Robinson. Robinson's going to cut back up the middle. He's going to go to the sideline, trying to get free, but he's going to get tackled.
Keaton Robinson on the carry. Tackle made.
It's going to be just short of a first down. That's going to set up 3rd and 1 here for the Dukes.
Yeah, Robinson a gain
Dukes,
of 1.
Last 2 plays, they went to the screen and they went with the run. Let's see what they'll do here.
Yeah, Cade Casmer back on the field
34-yard line.
after Robinson took that rush. I feel like it's a given that they're going to go back to Casmer here. Just less than 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Moskal under center with Kazmer to his left. Moskal's going to take the snap. Going to hand it off. A little trickery there from the Dukes, and he gets the first down. Villanueva gets the first down.
First and 10 Dukes. For the ball now at their own 39-yard line. Gain of 5 on that carry for Villanueva.
Good start for the Dukes after that false start. Able to pick up the first down here. Bassos going to take the snap. He's going to dump it off. That one's going to be caught. A little momentum going that way. And he's going to be just short of a first down as Osbold. Going to be a 9-yard gain there.
Second one for the Dukes.
By number 7, Charlie Gaspar.
They're showing that you need 10 yards to win football games.
Dukes will now have a 2nd and 1 with the ball at their own 48-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 here. Kazmer to Moskal's left. Moskal's going to take a snap, a little high snap. He's going to hand it off to Kazmer. Kazmer's going to find some blocking, and he's going to pick up a first down and more.
Kazmer on the carry.
Yeah, not a great snap there as the QB there catching it with 1 out. And
Glenbard West.
Yeah, Kazmer has just been running all over this Glenbard West defense.
Gain of 8 on that carry for Kazmer.
Gain of 8 for Kazmer. He's just been unstoppable so far in the second half. Mouse to take the snap. He's going to dump it back up to Osbold. Osbold looking for a block. He's not going to get one. And that's going to be a short gain of 3 for Osbold there.
Osbold getting very involved here in the second half.
Yeah, been running a lot of wide receiver screens here, this Duke's offense. And
for the ball at the Glenbard West 40-yard line.
See with the dial up here, so far in the second half, we've only seen really one ball thrown downfield, and that was that big catch to set him up at the 1 from Lawson. Moskal's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to step back. He's looking. Pressure's coming. Got to roll out to his left. Moskal's going to throw it downfield, and that one is going to be incomplete. Tried to get his foot down.
I don't know if I agree with that call. That was a great pass there from Moskal, and a great catch there by Osbold.
Yeah, great throw there by Moskal, able to escape the pressure, but
brings up a 3rd down for the Dukes.
It's going to be 3rd down.
With the ball still at the
Jake Osbold on the, even though it's incomplete, Jake Osbold.
Yeah, Osbold trying to stay in bounds there. Maybe they called him an ineligible wide receiver as he stepped out of bounds earlier in that play. 3rd down and 7 for the Dukes here, needing a first down. Moskal's going to take the snap.
Flag on the play before the snap.
There's going to be a flag on the play as that's going to be a false start.
It's going to be a false start against the Dukes.
And that's going to set up a 3rd and long here for this Dukes offense, which is not what you needed at this time, needing an answer here.
3rd and 12, to be exact.
The Glenbard West 46-yard line.
It's not going to be an easy first down here. You wonder if the Dukes try to get a chunk yard play here and go for it on 4th. Moskal's been very accurate here so far, so we'll see what they do with him. Take a shot downfield. Robinson's in. That's the back. Moskal to snap. Little high. He's going to crowd it down. He's going to dump it up to Robinson. That's going to be incomplete.
Moskal's pass.
Little high.
Intended for number 7.
And that will be 4th down as the Dukes are going to bring their punt team onto the field.
Incomplete pass there on the halfback screen. GBW, they only brought 3 guys, so they were expecting a pass there.
At the Glenbard West 46-yard
line.
I
didn't think the Dukes were going to run it there, but Glenbard West brought the pressure and was able to get to Moskal and force the punt.
Back deep the punt for the Dukes. Number 1, Jackson Moskal.
Moskal's going to punt this one away. Good punt there. That's going to take a Dukes bounce, and that's going to bounce all the way down to the 7-yard line. Great punt there from the quarterback.
Jackson Moskal, the quarterback, pinned GBW down inside the 10.
Yeah, great punt there. Hilltopper's got a long field to go here.
the Dukes defense needs to keep doing what they're doing. They've given up 0 points this half. And for GBW, they got to hold on to the football. 2 fumbles in the last 2 drives.
Yeah, luckily for GBW, they're able to block the extra point and still have the lead in this one, up 6-7. He's going to hand this one up the middle. He's going to cut to the outside. He's got some green grass, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 22, close to a first down.
Number 40, Connor Eason on the carry.
East with a big carry there, pushed out of bounds by Nathan Patterson.
That run from Easton will give Glenbard West a first down, first and 10.
First down is given.
Hilltoppers with the ball at their own 21-yard line.
Gaholi lined up under center. You're going to hand that one off again. It's going to go up the middle. Pedroza is going to pick up about 2 there.
Mateo Pedroza.
A little bit of a fighting here. And the flag is on the field.
Defenders. There is a flag on the play.
I didn't see what happened there.
Not sure who it is on yet.
Just saw a little bit of a scuffle going on there. Refs are talking it up a little bit, ready to make the call. That is going to go on the Dukes.
Offsetting personal foul.
Offsetting penalties also.
And on York.
Going on the Glenbard West is for some unnecessary roughness there.
Gain of 3 on that carry.
So that will set up a 2nd and 7 for this Glenbard West offense here.
The ball at their own 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24-yard line here. Glenbard West hasn't thrown the ball too much here, been sticking to the run game. No one's going to be handed off right up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to break free to the 35-yard line there. Good run there by Eason. And that will give Glenbard West a fresh set of downs here.
It looked like the Dukes defense brought everybody in. Easton still was able to get the first down.
Glenbard West first and down.
Yeah, Glenbard West been sticking to the ground game, and it has been pretty good here so far. Just the 2 fumbles. Just need to play some clean offense here. Under center here. He's going to hand that one off. He's going to bring it to the outside. Still on his feet, but a bunch of Dukes defenders are going to take him down as Pedroza.
Dukes say they have it. I don't know. And the Dukes have got the ball.
And the Dukes stripped the ball. And Pedroza turns it over the 3rd straight drive where Glenbard West has turned the ball over and sets a beautiful field position there.
That is GBW's 3rd fumble in 3 possessions.
Dukes take over first.
That one just stripped away. Looked like on the play some of the Dukes were pointing and taking him back. Refs didn't blow the whistle, and Dukes are going to set back up here around the 35-yard line. Looking to take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
A minute 43 left.
Just under 2 minutes to go. Moss will take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Casimir. Casimir's going to cut back up to the middle. He's going to pick up a gain about 3.
Casimir on the carry.
Yeah. Very defensive game, which translated into the second half.
Christian Singh.
Yeah, it's been a weird game. They've seen a lot of good plays. Not many drives that have been stolen. Just turnovers by 3 turnovers now by Glenbard West, which is not going to work for you. Dukes are looking to punch in that mistake. As Moscow with Casimir to his right here. Moscow will take the snap a little high. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take a QB run himself. Breaks a tackle, cuts back to the center. The fact he gets 1 yard there. The fact that he's able to get any positive yards there is a big win for the Dukes.
Yeah, that was a great gain of 1 there.
Yeah, Moscow was able to escape the pressure.
The Glenbard West 30-yard line.
Was blown up in the backfield. Glenbard West read that one perfectly, but Dukes are going to have a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 here. 4th down territory. About a half minute to go. Casimir to Moskow's right. Moskow take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to dump it off. That one is going to be swallowed. He's able to break a tackle, going to the outside, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Is Villanueva.
4, Dylan Villanueva. Knocked out of bounds on the far sideline.
It's going to be bringing 4th down here for the Dukes.
Yeah. Clock running down here, but
gain of
out of
4
bounds.
on that passing
Offense
play
stays on the field here
Dukes
for
now
4th
have
and
a
2.
4th and short at the Glenbard West 26-yard line.
Dukes need this first down here. Moskow takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Casimir. Casimir's going to bulldoze up the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down for the Dukes.
That's good for a York.
Big first down there for the Dukes.
1st and 10 Dukes inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Casimir just trucks in there
19.
and is able to pick
Gain
up
of 7 for
7
Casimir
yards there.
on that 4th
Dukes
down
in the red zone now. As they're going to let this 3rd quarter wind out. We are heading to the 4th, 6-7 GBW.
Yeah, great 3rd quarter
That's the end of
here.
3 quarters with
Touchdown by the
score.
Dukes.
Glenbard
Defense
West
able to force 3
7,
turnovers. And
York
with that, we will
6.
take a quick break. 4th quarter coming up next. You have been watching York Sports Network.
Fans, don't forget, District 205 has a no alcohol, no tobacco, and no vaping policy. No smoking or use of these products is allowed on District 205 property. I want to give a wonderful thanks to our athletic trainers, Jim Stepanek, Emily Bloomquist, and Fee Lennon, representing Rush Physical Therapy. Also, tonight's team doctor is Dr. Yogan Patel.
And we are back here after the Dukes pick up a big 4th down conversion to set up 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Knocking on the door here, looking to take the lead, Jason.
Yep, we'll see what happens on this first play of the 4th quarter.
Moskow with Casimir to his right here. He's going to fake the handout. It's going to be dumped off. Able to break a tackle there.
Pass complete to number
Osbold
16.
with a good pickup there of 7.
Osbold.
It's going to set up 2nd and short.
Dukes just getting yards.
To the
That's what you need to do to win football games. Just get the yards.
Gain of 6 on that passing play from Moskow to Osbold.
Moskow is going to hand this one up to Casimir. Casimir bulldozes to the right side. And he's going to pick up, looks to be a first down for the Dukes, and that will set up
Tackle
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Fariols. That's good for another York. First down, 1st and goal, Dukes.
Dukes are moving the ball
At the
very
West
well here.
6-yard line.
Yeah, no time to waste either. Moving fast. Going to hand it right back off to Casimir. Casimir breaks to the right.
Casimir on the carry.
Another good pickup of 4. Gets down to the 2-yard line.
Tackle made by number 9, Vincent Blood. Gain of 4 for Casimir. Dukes now have a 2nd and goal at the Glenbard West 2-yard line.
Dukes calling up a play here, slowing down the tempo. Last 2 plays went very fast. Dukes are stacking the O-line here. Casimir, Moskow's left. Moskow is going to hand out to Casimir, and Casimir cuts in for a Dukes touchdown, and the Dukes take the lead under courtesy of Cade Casimir.
Cade Casimir, it's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And we'll see the Dukes would like to go for 2 here.
Yeah, the Dukes are definitely setting up for 2 here. And what a drive here by Cade Casimir in a whole second half. Really impressive by the sophomore here.
Dukes are going to attempt a 2-point conversion on the point after.
I wonder if they go back to Casimir here in the 2-point conversion. Sacking the O-line again. Moskow's take the snap. It's going to hit off the Casimir. Casimir bulldozes up the middle, and that is going to be the 2-point conversion is good. And the Dukes go up 14-7.
Dukes, 8 points off that big turnover.
And 52 seconds ago here in the
3 straight turnovers, and they're able to convert 2 of 3 on the turnover conversions. And Glenbard West is going to have some work to do, Jason.
Play a 2-yard
14 unanswered. They're here for the Dukes.
21, Cade Kasmer.
Cade Kasmer.
For the York score.
Amazing drive there. Him and Osbolt have just been phenomenal in this game. As we'll see how the Dukes defense is going to respond to, I feel like, a little bit of a more fired up Glenbard West offense here, as they need to get some points on the board.
They definitely need to, and if anything, they need 7 now.
They got to limit the turnovers. That's what's killing this Glenbard West offense, Jason. I mean, they've had really good drives, but they just keep fumbling the ball. They've had 3 fumbles. 2 were just off the snap, and 1 was stripped away. It was a good turnover by the Dukes, but 2 that were just that shouldn't have happened.
Joaquin Pinedo.
Only 1 forced fumble for the Dukes, and the other 2 were just 10, on GVW, just not holding on to the ball.
Pinedo ready to kick this one off here to GVW. A little bit of switch of kickers, and Moskal and Pineda just switching back and forth on kickoffs and punts. And it's going to kick this one away. A little bit of a squib kick there. It's going to bounce to around the 23-yard line. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to get swarmed immediately by this Dukes defense.
On the return, Ryan Bills.
Patterson able to swallow him up. And Glenbard West will set up at the 24-yard line here.
Bet Bills as soon as he got that kickoff.
Just a little weird how fast it's just the daylight we are losing and how fast it is getting dark. I mean, only 6:30 right now, and it is already almost completely dark outside.
I mean, it is the middle of October. Halloween is coming up, and it is starting to get a little spooky out.
Yeah, and when daylight savings hits, it is going to be a lot weirder. It's crazy, but the Duke's season's already coming close to an end. Does it feel like it just started?
It does, just like it feels like we just were at Glenbrook South yesterday.
Feeling like setting up for the biggest game of the year. If next week also playing LT in a conference game. And Glenbard West is going to call a timeout here.
Timeout on the field.
For this Dukes team, obviously, they still haven't clinched a playoff spot, and tonight would be a big statement to do so.
It would definitely be a big statement here for the Dukes.
That's their second timeout.
To be honest, there's been a lot of doubters on this Dukes team, which we have heard a lot of rumblings after that state run they had last year, which, to be honest, I don't know if a lot of us expected, especially after the last 2 years losing to Loyola Academy back-to-back years in the semifinals. Obviously, Loyola Academy took them down again. But
south end of the stadium, the athletic boosters are selling water, Gatorade chips, and much, much more.
Dukes have something to prove tonight.
And also at the visitors.
And so do these sophomores, as they are the future of this Dukes team.
Now, but definitely between games.
They definitely are the future in 2 years.
Something realized about, the Dukes are in good hands with their sophomore team going undefeated last year. This one is going to be handed off to his left. He's going to be able to get up the middle. He's going to pick up a gain about 7, and that will set up 2nd and 3 as Lloyd on the carry.
By number 29, Brady Seabright. Gain of
Brady
7
at the tackle
for
there.
Lloyd brings up a 2nd and 3 for the Hilltoppers at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's already crazy that all the fall playoffs coming up. Boys soccer, I believe, is going to be this Tuesday.
And girls flag football, the Dukes already played. They unfortunately lost.
That one's going to be handed off, and he's going to be swarmed in the backfield. Big tackle for a loss.
Big stop there on 2nd down. GBW.
That was number 40,
probably going to go on 4th down if they get to that point.
Immediately by 58, Dylan Watson.
Watson with the big play there.
Gain for Glenbard
Big
West.
3rd down here.
Hilltoppers now
defensive stand for the Dukes. Clock keeps ticking. Just under 8 minutes to go here. This one's going to be hit off the middle. Then he's going to be swarmed in the backfield.
Easton on the carry again.
Easton just gets swallowed up by Lanson.
Nowhere.
And the Dukes are able to force a 4th down here. And if you wonder for Glenbard West, if you're going to go for it here.
Tackle to 44,
and we have an injured player on the
There's an
field,
injured on the field.
Unfortunately. And that will give Glenbard West a minute to think about that. And with that, we will take a short break as you are watching York Sports Network. And we are back here after that injury timeout. Looks like Glenbard West is going to go for it here. See a familiar friend right there, Charles Lehman across. Another Glenbard West sideline there.
Glenbard West will have a 4th and 4 at their own 29-yard line.
TBW going for it.
They're going to hand it off to the outside, and he's going to be tackled, and he's going to be way short of the first down marker. O-line trying to push him, but the Dukes defense stands up and forces another turnover for this Glenbard West offense.
The Dukes defense really read that play very well.
By number 30,
Tried to go right up the middle. I have to be honest with you, I don't know what Glenbard West was thinking there, needing 4 yards. And the run offense has just been swallowed up by this Dukes defense all game. And the Dukes have a big chance to extend this lead and puts a little bit of a cushion on this game. Not much time left in this one.
Dukes offense coming out here on GBW's 30-yard line with 7:03 left.
First down here at the 30-yard line. Mossel's going to hand it off to Casimir. Casimir's going to go up to the middle of it, and he's going to get pushed still up for a gain of around 2.
Cade Casimir, very valuable to this Dukes team.
Number 1, Mariano.
Yeah, I don't know how much the Dukes are going to throw the ball here as they're just under 7 minutes to go and looking to run this clock a little bit here.
Dukes will now have a 2nd and 7 at the Glenbard West 27-yard line.
2nd and 7 here for the Dukes here. Robinson's back in as the back. Moscow's going to dump this one off. That is going to be complete. A little bit wide receiver screen there. And then it's going to be a first down to Tinch.
Tackle made by number 44.
It is going to be a first down for the Dukes. The chains are moving.
Dukes back in the red zone here, setting up at the 20-yard line.
Just inside.
Killing the clock down.
20-yard line. Gain of 7 on that pass.
Dukes have really had 2 plays, Kalina, is run with Casimir or run a wide receiver screen.
Hey, it's working for them. They got a first down on it.
Yeah, it's working phenomenally. It's going to be dumped off again to Tinch. Tinch looking to break a tackle, but he gets swallowed up. And they're going to call a flag. They're going to throw a flag there at the end of the play.
Number 7, Charlie Gasteyer. There's a flag.
A little bit of a weird tackle there. That might be on Glenbard West.
Let's see what the call is.
And he's pointing to the Glenbard West side as the referees are discussing the call as Mr. Brendan Chambers has made his way up here.
Yes, Mr.
Hello,
Chambers.
Mr. Chambers.
Devin Delgado is also up here.
Discussing the penalty. No decision yet. And they're going to move that ball forward.
Is a face mask.
They're going to call a face
penalty
mask
against Glenbard West.
And with that, that will be an automatic first down, I believe.
Will be an automatic
Dukes
first
now
down.
have a 1st and 5
First
at the
and
Glenbard
5.
West 15-yard line.
Robinson in the back, lined up to Moscow's right. Moscow at the snap. He's going to hand it off to Robinson. Robinson's going to go to the outside, and he's going to get tackled by his jersey, and that is going to be another flag on the play for this Glenbard West team.
And there will be another flag after the play.
Several flags.
A little bit of a scrum going on in the pile.
Let the referee sort this one out.
Robinson made sure to put his hands up to not be involved with that and get a penalty called on him. This will be an interesting call if they call offsetting penalties here. There's definitely horse collar tackle on the one. Definitely some unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct. And they're not going to call offsetting penalties as the referee is going to mark this all the way down to the 3-yard line. And that is going to be automatic first down, too. So the Dukes are going to be set up in prime territory. They're going to call a face mask on Glenbard West.
As well as a dead ball, personal foul.
And a personal foul, sportsmanlike conduct, also on Glenbard West.
All those penalties will lead to a
now the Dukes have a chance to put this basically game away with 5 minutes to go.
Zero discipline here from GBW on this drive.
Yeah, Duke fans are getting loud. They're going to hand this one off to Casmer, and they're going to blow this play dead. They're going to call a false start, and that will go immediately back.
York. That 5-yard penalty now gives the Dukes a 1st and goal at the Glenbard West 8-yard line.
False start here. Sets them back a little bit. It's not going to be the easy touchdown that they thought it was going to be. It's going to take some effort here. Mosko with Casmer to his left. Mosko's going to take it himself. He's going to cut back up to the middle. Mosko makes a move. It's going to be close to the line.
Jackson Mosko on the
They're going to mark him down the 1 yard. Good run by Mosko there. And the Dukes are ready to punch this one in.
Where the Dukes will have a second and
perfect spot
goal
to punch this in on 2nd down.
near the goal line of the Hilltoppers.
Feels like a given. This is going straight to Casmer here. So I'm getting flash in my eye. It's going to hand this one off to Casmer, and Casmer looks to be stood up there. Looked like he got in for a second.
Casmer on the carry for
but they're going to mark him short at the inch line, and that will set up 3rd down. Glenbard West looking for an impossible stand here.
Ball at the Hilltoppers 1 yard line.
If GBW does get the Dukes here on 3rd down, I think the Dukes just kick the ball and go up 2 possessions.
And there is Brochacho Micah making his way back up to the booth. This JV's
Broner
two-sacker.
is making his way up the booth, yeah.
That one's going to be handed off to Casmer. And they're going to mark him short again, and that's going to be a 4th down.
Stop just short of the goal. Dukes will have a 4th and goal now.
It's going to be a 4th and goal here.
Inside
the clock is ticking.
1 yard line.
You wonder if the Dukes set up for a field goal here to make it a 2-possession game. Maybe call a timeout here. And there's going to be a flag throw on the play.
No idea what's going on here.
Looks like it's going to be delay of game, possibly. As the Dukes are just killing time. Looked like it was on Glenbard West. I don't know.
Sideline warning being given
Sideline
to
warning
Glenbard West.
On Glenbard West.
Still 4th and goal for the Dukes.
Fourth and 1 here. The Dukes look like they're going to set up and go for it. Clock is
Dukes cannot
ticking.
be any closer to the goal line.
3:30 to go. Mosko's going to get this ball. High snap. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Is Casmer. Looks like he fumbled it. Casmer.
On the 1 yard run.
And the Dukes picked it up and brought it in for a touchdown. Allen there. Weird play as Casmer is down in an unfortunate event. Looks like he got hit hard there.
It was recovered by number 3.
As now they're announcing it as a fumble, and Allen picked it up off the fumble, which will give the Dukes a touchdown. But Casmer is down, and with that, we will take a short break as you have been watching York Sports Network. And we are back here as the Dukes are ready to kick the extra point. Casmer walking off the field in his own power, which is a good sign as he has been absolutely a force to be reckoned with in the second half for the Dukes, and it's been their primary offensive option. As Walker Whalen walks off the field there, giving a little clap there, excited. Dukes, the extra point here. It's a 20-7 game with 3:22. It's going to be very tough for this Glenbard West team to come back in this one, but we've seen a lot of crazier things happen.
Yeah, huge defensive performance today from the Dukes. They're really holding down right now.
Extra point. One was blocked earlier. Snap good. Kick is up, and that is going to be good as the backup quarterback Pinedo kicks that one through, and that will make this a 21-7 game. Duke's defense has really been stepping up in this one as they forced 3 straight fumbles and was able to get a turnover on downs, which set them up with such great field position for that touchdown drive there.
By number 3, Aiden Allen.
3 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this one. It's Mr. Chambers, and we've had a little switch of announcers. Brody Mike is now on as Jason Colino had to step away as he is doing some sideline work for the varsity game, which make sure you tune into that game starting at 7:30. Might have a little bit of a delayed start in this one as the sophomore game is going pretty late here, but Brody, one of the biggest games for the Dukes here tonight.
The biggest games?
One of the biggest game here tonight for the Dukes. Glenbard West, biggest rivalry in the conference, and Zach Assad, the quarterback, going for the Dukes, as we've spoken about many times, as this is going to be his first start for the varsity football team, as Alfano is done for the year.
Yeah,
in the biggest test.
Alfano was seen in a cast today at school, so sling. My bad. So
close enough. And that one's going to be bobbled a little bit on that swift kick.
Is down.
Pinedo kicks it to the 34, and Glenbard West will step up. But yeah, Alfano's got a little bit of a sling on his collarbone that he hurt in the DGN game, which the Dukes did take a defeat as the offense went cold once Alfano went down. But for Zach Assad, he led the sophomore team last year to an undefeated record. And the stage is set really big for him, as I don't think you're going to get much more of a big stage for your first career start.
Dukes will be trying to gain momentum going into the playoffs, and this with their last home game of the season will be a big one to decide.
Yeah, possibly our last home game of the year for YSN, as they have Glenbard West and LT, and the Dukes are still not clinched for a playoff spot at this moment. They're very close. That one's going to be handed off. Good run there. He's got some open field. He's going to cut to the outside, and he's going to enter Duke's territory. Great start for this Glenbard West offense.
Number 32, Cooper Ronaldo,
needing a score here
for Glenbard West. He's forced out of bounds.
Ronaldo with the run there.
By number 7, Keaton Robinson.
But for this Dukes team,
2
big tests
Glenbard West inside
and a very good, ranked 6th in the state Glenbard West team,
the
and an LT team that is also very talented on the road, which will not be easy.
Yeah, huge schedule coming up for the Dukes. Lots of conference opponents that we have history with, need to perform.
And that one is going to be a false start on Glenbard West after that big play, and that will set them back 5 yards. But like you're saying, we don't know the Dukes' fate for the playoffs. Obviously, coming off that state run last year and 2 semifinal runs. The Dukes have their expectations set high, as I was telling Jason this, but a lot of people have doubted this Dukes team throughout the year, but this is a very talented team with a lot of talented players and commits. That one's going to be handed off. It's going to get almost the yardage back, gain of 3 there, but the clock is going to continue to tick, and Glenbard West is going to have to start throwing the ball here soon.
Gain of 3 for Easton.
Time is really running out on
Glenbard
them.
West has a 2nd
3 minutes
and 12
left in the game.
Their own 49-yard line.
They have to drive down the field, which has been uncharacteristic for this offense today.
Glenbard West is going to hand this one back off. Almost breaks the tackle there, and he's going to be down. It's going to be about 3rd and 8 there on Ronaldo with the carry.
Tackle made by number 29, Brady Seabright.
Seabright with the tackle there.
Gain of 4. Hilltoppers have a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, we'll call it.
Playoff, if it's on the home or road, is still undecided. Got to make the playoffs first, and a big statement could be put up here today at Clarence D. East Field. They're going to do a little trickery here. Going to run the ball, cuts back up to the middle. It's going to pick up a gain of a few, maybe 2, and that's going to set up 4th and 6.
Oh.
That was number 10, Jason Lloyd on the
flag is thrown.
Glenbard West.
A lot of after-play flags thrown in this game as Glenbard West is getting really physical. Robinson back in the scrum. He was in the scrum on the one play on offense. He's also the running back. We'll see where they spot the ball here. most likely offsetting penalties, as they had not moved the ball spot.
Offsetting personal fouls against both York and Glenbard West.
2 minutes to go in this one. Glenbard West running out of time. It's going to be 4th down.
Fourth and 6 now for the Hilltoppers with the ball at the York 45-yard line.
Figure if Glenbard West here, you got to throw the ball here. And this could be, the whistle's going to be blown. Now they're going to resume. When it's going to be snapped, going to pitch it to his right. He's got some room. He's going to get the first down. He's got some space. He gets tripped up. Oh, shoelace tackle. Saves the touchdown for Glenbard West, or for the Dukes. And Glenbard West is in business here, Brody.
Cooper Ronaldo on the carry. Tackle made by number 7.
Gain of about 20 right there.
First and 10.
Glenbard West moving fast here. Snap. He's going to pitch it off to the right again. And that one is going to be called dead, as that is going to be on Glenbard West, which is going to set him back 5 yards. Legal motion there. Dukes can catch their breath a little bit here.
Legal procedure penalty against the Hilltoppers.
Legal procedure penalty, as they call it.
First and 15.
Don't know how much I've heard that one, but
yard line.
It's kind of weird because all in 3 different levels of football, high school, college, and NFL, all the flag rulings and rulings are just different. Is that one's going to be fumbled again?
That ball was fumbled, and
the Dukes are on it again. The 4th fumble of this half for Glenbard West, and this half for handoffs have just been a disaster for this GBW team here, Brody.
This is absolutely terrible for them. Seems like every time they start to get a drive together, it just ends with a fumble. You cannot be doing that on precious offensive possessions to win a game.
That just cannot happen for Glenbard West. That's their 4th fumble that have. They're going to be hearing that tonight from their coach. That's just unacceptable. And in good field position, too, where they were every single time around midfield for each of those 4 fumbles. Every single drive, it's been fumble, 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 turnover on downs, and a fumble. So then the Dukes up with great field position every time. The Dukes are not going to have to do too much with this, as there's 1:44 to go. Glenbard West only having 1 timeout. Robinson going to take this. He's going to cut to the left. He's going to cut it back inside, and he's going to get a gain of around 3 there.
On the carry.
Yep. As long as they get 1 first down, they should be able to seal the game
Glenbard
here.
West, number 7.
Glenbard West calls the timeout here to stop the clock, which I'm surprised they did after running the ball. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't seen this Glenbard West team.
3rd and final timeout.
Not too familiar.
Yep. At
their quarterback.
At this point, with that timeout, just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah. As Glenbard West varsity team is making its way on the field. As this place is going to be rocking tonight. Fans starting to make their way in.
Student section for Glenbard West varsity is already here, and they have come out big.
Yeah, especially after disappointing last year. Was able to cheer for much, but now this year they are back to what we expected Glenbard West football to be, which is pure dominance. And Glenbard West leads the all-time in the last 20 years. They were up 14-6 in the matchup against the Dukes. Yeah. Dukes have won 2 of the last 3 years, though, trying to flip the script a little bit. It's going to be a tough challenge tonight. That one's going to be handed off by Robinson. Robinson finds a hole. He's going to go to the sideline. Robinson trying to break free. He's going to get tackled around the 42-yard line. And that should do it for the Dukes.
Tackle made by number 9, Vincent Blood. That is good for another York first down.
Offense really stepped up in the second half there.
Inside Glenbard West territory.
Yeah, his running game has just been inevitable. As the Dukes have played a really impressive second half, getting shut out in that first half, 7-0, but come back stronger, forcing 4 turnovers, and we're able to score 3 touchdowns off of it.
That's efficient football right there. Scoring off your opponent's mistakes, it's what needs to happen for games to be won.
Yeah, that's kind of what you see of good football, as this victory formation is here. It's kind of you see from good football teams. They might not be the best, but They really make you pay, and they don't make mistakes. Going to kneel this one down.
Bosco takes the snap.
46 seconds to go, and this clock is just, we hope the best for him as he was injured in this one, but also good job by Robinson to come in and handle the running duties. And the Dukes are going to improve to 6-2 as they have a big comeback win here over Glenbard West. And Brody, what can you tell me about this game and how are the Dukes able to do it?
I thought the Dukes were able to capitalize off the turnovers that Glenbard West made. That's a huge part of the game, be able to take advantage of your opponent's mistakes.
Yeah, 100%, Brody. As this game is about to be concluded, lines are up, and
final score of tonight's West Suburban.
That will do it for your York Sophomore game. 21-7 Dukes. I'm Ryan Brownlee, and alongside me is Brody Micah. Make sure to tune in to Luca DeSanto and Zach Silkaitis tonight for the York Dukes varsity game. Everybody will be watching. Go Dukes.
Road at Lyons Township. That game will be at 5 o'clock. Once again, last game of the year for the sophomores at Lyons Township next Friday with a kickoff at 7. Our varsity game will begin in approximately 40 minutes.